Hey guys, it's Trisha and this is Journey Through the Generations. We are at the Afro-American Historical and Genealogical Society National Conference in Charleston, South Carolina. And it's the last day of the conference. It is over now. So I thought I would come on and share with you what's in my conference bag, the bag that I took with me all day for the last 3 days during the conference. With my registration, this is the bag that I got. Has the logo on it. It's one of my favorite colors, red. So this is the bag that we got. I didn't use this bag at the conference because there was over 400 people here and 400 people got this bag. So I wanted to use a different bag to make sure that I didn't pick up someone else's bag. But I did want to show you the bag that we received with our registration. This is actually the bag that I used this weekend. It's just a tote bag that I had around the house that I knew nobody probably had, and this is the bag that I used. So let's look in and see what all I have in here. I have a bottle of water. That's very important because you're busy, you're talking to people. It is cold and flu season, so you want to stay hydrated. So I have a bottle of water that I need to finish. This is the notebook that I took with me this conference. This is where I took all my notes when I was in my sessions. I actually put the business cards and things of that nature that I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose in here because it has a little clip that closes it. And my pen is actually in here where I took my last notes. So make sure you always have a notebook with you. That's important. I had my wallet because we had an expo hall and a marketplace. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to buy things. Didn't have to go back to my room to get my wallet. I am a woman of a particular age, so I did have a fan. I didn't have to use it. We'll talk about that in the recap video, but I always keep a fan. One of the most important things is this is the actual schedule of the conference. If you open it up, it has every day and all of the choices that I had to go through, the classes that I could pick. And so I would know where I needed to be throughout the day. So I kept that in my bag. That's important. Wet ones. That's self-explanatory. Everybody needs those. And to go with the wet ones, I have some hand sanitizer. This is like my third bottle. I think I had a bottle every day. Hand lotion, because I was washing my hands and it's cold. And while we're on this subject, I had some lip balm because I like my lips to be moisturized. These are my headphones. I used this when I had downtime and I was on my phone. I was editing a few blogs and things like that and I like to listen to music when I do that. So these are my headphones. And unlike when we go to Roots Tech, I didn't really have to keep a lot of my research for this trip because there's not a library that I knew I was going to. But since this is a genealogy conference, I did put my basic genealogy research in here. I have my tree, and in here, the folder, I have what I'm working on, just in case I saw someone that I know from that area that I'm researching, or we get to talking and somebody says, what are you working on? I can just pull out what I have. And if I have any questions, I can answer them quickly. And then I have pens that I picked up from the expo hall when I stopped by places. I have more hand sanitizer. And of course, my phone is very important. This conference, we had an app along with the actual printed version. We had an app that we could go on and actually see the agenda. We could see who was going to be at the conference, the other attendees. We could do surveys about the conference. It's a great app, and I use my phone for that. And then in this bag, this is just my personal bag. It has my medicine in it, eyeglass wipes, more hand sanitizer, gum, things like that I need throughout the day. Because we really were going from morning to evening. We started at 8 o'clock every morning and we got done around 5:30. I was out of the hotel by 7 because I wanted to get breakfast. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything in this bag that I needed throughout the day because I only came back to the room maybe once during the day. So this was everything that I needed throughout the day. So if you ever go to a conference, make sure that you are prepared and that you have all the things that you need. And I hope this video helps.
All right, guys. So now that Trisha's gone through her bag, I get to go through mine. So my conference bag is a little bit different than Trisha's. Trisha is normally more conference related, specifically. For me, I'm more tech related. So as you know, or maybe you don't know, we have a blog, we have a podcast, and obviously this YouTube channel. And so I do a lot of that for us when we're at these conferences. And then I also talk to other people, attendees, and interview them and things like that. So my conference bag looks like this. So I have my laptop and my external hard drive. I recommend you get one. So this is with me. I have this all the time. So it's easy for me to get on the computer and do whatever I need to do, especially if I'm recording people. And then I always have my own notebook. As Trisha knows, I'm a notebook junkie. I always buy them whenever I can. And so this particular one came from Roots Tech. It has a pen and it's a brand new one. I didn't attend any classes this time, so no notes, but I always have it just in case. And then, I didn't show my entire bag, did I? So, it's heavy. So this is my bag, my backpack. So, it's heavy. So trust me. All right. So then I have headphones. So when we're recording the podcast, we're able to hear each other when we're recording the podcast. So I have 2 of those. And then I also have 2 microphones. You gotta record, be able to hear. So both Trisha and I have 1 of those. And then we have mic stands, which holds the mic, so we don't have to hold it in our hand. And then wires. I told y'all this is tech. So these connect to the microphone, which connects to the podcast tool that I use, which I'm getting ready to show you here in a minute. Let me dig down in here. What else? Then I also have our tool that we use to record the podcast. So the wires, those cords plug into this, and this is a little mobile podcast unit that we can use, and it holds up to 4 mics. We've never used all 4 at one time, so it's just 1 and 2. But this thing is used to be able to record a podcast. This is the Zoom PodTrack P4. So I will leave a link down in the description of all of these items that I have, just in case you're a person who wants to start a podcast, or you already have one but need more equipment. Maybe you'll be able to use that. And then I also, this is a new item for us to take into events. We used it a couple of times, so I hope that it sounds good, but it's microphones for when we're talking like this on YouTube. Mics, they connect by magnet, and you can put them on your shirt, or it comes with a clip where you can put on a lapel, or you also could have it and wear it kind of like a necklace. And so this is the charger case for it, and it comes with 2 microphones and a receiver. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. We used it. I also have business cards. So I announced during this conference that I am restarting my podcast, Black Genealogy Corner, in 2026. And so if you don't already follow that, please go do that. New episodes. I recorded a couple of episodes while we were here in Charlotte. Not Charlotte, Charleston. I recorded a few while we were here in Charleston. I also have hand sanitizer because wash your hands. As I say all the time, wash your nasty hands. No, seriously, wash your hands. And then if you can't wash your hands right away, put some hand sanitizer on. So stay healthy. I kid, I laugh, but stay healthy. That's all we want to do is be healthy. And then I have my water bottle. It's big. It has all of my stickers on it. I got this from Walmart. Got all my stickers on it for I'm a golf junkie, so it's all my little golf things, and then a sticker for my business, my indoor golf simulator business, Hit 'em Straight. Yeah, I think that's about it. Did I forget anything? That covers just about everything, I think. All right, so that's what's in our conference bags. It's usually the same thing for all conferences. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we had a great time. You'll see some of the footage later on. Make sure you listen to the podcast and check out my blog.
And follow us on Instagram. And subscribe to our podcast, Journey Through the Generations and Black Genealogy Corner. And I'll leave links to all of my equipment in the description box below. And we will talk to you guys later.
Thanks, guys.
All right, peace.